Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining on our Monday overview today. Let me just get things started and set up properly. Oop,
Start video, the video கூட
and I'm gonna just ask everybody to mute themselves when they come on. All right, so let's get this started here for those who are already here. Let's see. All right.
Recording in progress.
So, right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining me today. So, today is Monday, and of course, every Monday we do an education overview. And so, today, actually, we're going to be doing a deep dive into what the 2000 package entails. And so, if you are new to this call, don't worry. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I'm just going to quickly give everyone a quick little summary as to what it is. And so the company is New Era. And I will just give everybody a quick summary and a debrief if you don't remember what it is, or if you're new to the call, or if you've seen the presentation and it was really overwhelming the first time, don't worry. I will try to summarize it for you for a little bit. Today, of course, is June 24th. We are doing the education overview, which we do every Monday. And so each Monday, I actually pick apart different parts of our program to give you a little bit more insight of what we provide. And so, a lot of you may or may not know that, with the wages versus the inflation, it's actually a little bit skewed. So statistically, it's really scary because what the government is reporting versus what is actually real is significantly different. And so if you look at this, you can see the consumer price index has actually gone up really, really high. But as you can see, the real average hourly earnings actually haven't changed. And so if you do not have multiple streams of income as we move forward in the future, now is the crucial time. It is so important you do that because you will be found, living paycheck to paycheck is not even an option anymore. You're going to end up actually getting more and more into debt as time goes on and finding that you need to work a second job. And as we know, with the New Era, we're trying to educate people that trading time for money is not the best option because eventually it's going to outpace. And as you can see, that's been the problem. And so what we teach you is how to use all the electronic software around you from your phone to your laptop to make extra streams of income. And it's really to leveraging from the social media to the tools that are around you. And so that's why New Era was created. So our CEO had a vision to actually understand that people needed different ways to learn. It's not just the basics of math, English, science anymore, and just learning a trade and just plugging in. We actually need more streams of income. And what's really scary is that, for the longest time, people have been saying that the average stream of income for a millionaire is 7 streams. But with inflation, it's actually jumped up to 8 streams of income. So now if an average millionaire, okay, is adding now an additional income to the average 7, now it's 8. If you only have one, this is really why we are stressing that you need to really move forward. And what's been amazing is we are just in the beta stages, we are in the pre-launch stage, but we have such a huge community built already. We are over the 20,000 mark in our community, so we are growing steadily, and it's been an amazing journey seeing everybody sort of take advantage of everything that we've been teaching to be able to earn income. And so, of course, we have to go through with a disclaimer, just so you're very, very clear in the beginning that anything that I talk about is not to be constituted as investment or financial advice. It should not be treated as such. And everything that we present is not to be taken as an offer, buy or sell or hold any assets. So when I talk about the points or even the education, nothing is guaranteed, meaning that if you do not put any efforts into it, you're not going to get any return. So just reading a book, like a textbook, does not make you automatically qualified to be a doctor, right? And so this is the same thing. If you do not apply what we teach you, we can't guarantee the results. And I'll go through all this part pretty quickly because, we want to get into the juicy parts. And so we do have three offices, two situated in Canada, one in the UK. And we show this just to show you that you can actually come in any of our locations to meet and greet any part of our corporate team. We do have a dedicated education center, though, that is situated in Richmond, BC. And a lot of times that's where we do our live courses, hands-on training, and also we do some actually on our crypto and Web3 training through our Surrey office. And our visionary, of course, is our CEO, Salman Sadar. And, at the end of the day, understand that he is a self-made millionaire many times over, but he's doing this, dedicated his life to now provide these options for all of you. So he's really not doing it for himself. He's actually doing it for all of us in the community because he truly wants all of us to become financially stable and financially free. And so I'm sorry, Jenny, I'm the energy of education. I'm so used to having Philip actually introduce me. So anyways, I just quick background of what I do. I have over 30 years of experience in marketing, sales, and also education. I've actually started in art education moving forward, and I'm really excited into tapping into technology to be able to now leverage all of what I've been passionate about is sharing how that's been done, and everything that we teach through our education center. It has been tried and true. Things have been tested, have been tried, to make sure that everything works. And of course, we have Henry Urian, who's our marketing manager. We have Ibrahim Qureshi, our VP of sales, Abdul, our global sales service distributor. And every single one of these people, we are just showing you that there is actual physical, tangible people for you to ask and ask for help, get mentorship. And so what we are is actually a completely different ecosystem, or it's a totally hybrid in general, because we're not just an education academy up in the forefront, but we also do trading and all sorts of different programs and platforms in the background to sustain our community. And so it all goes back to then we actually teach you what we do on the back end, that we earn money to the front end. And so you're getting this full cyclical thing that we're making sure that everything we do is tried and true, like I say, and also that it generates income back into our community, in that we can start new projects and then help you leverage those projects to again earn multiple streams of income. And of course, when you earn income, then you need a way to spend it, which of course we have our own now Visa card already implemented. And I'm not going to go deep into details about this, but understand that 2023 we knocked it out of the park. 2024 we actually hit all of the two milestones already, and actually on our way to completing our 50,000. And we're not even halfway. Well, I guess we're just halfway through the year. So I know for sure we're going to get there. And you know what's been amazing? And on the back end, just so you know, on the corporate team, we actually have projects 10, 15 years already planned. So we are planning, moving with technology quite fast into helping you get to where you need to go a lot faster. And so, of course, we have our knee Visa card, which is exclusive only right now for our knee students and affiliates. And it's fully regulated, it's secured, it's powered by Visa. There is no credit checks and there is no monthly fees. And actually, super exciting is, of course, we have our brokerage firm that we are finishing off in phase one. And there's two crucial pieces that actually will just skyrocket us into the next phases. And it is linking up with finalizing the paperwork for linking up with the major banks and finishing up, which of course then will give us our final paperwork that we need to be fully regulated and licensed. So again, super exciting, because we are not even a year old, where people take years to even get to this stage. We are here in a short amount of time. And so why you guys are here today, of course, is about our education courses. And just to understand that, I'm not going to deep dive too much into these little packages because I've talked about other weeks. But really exciting is there is no monthly subscription. So whatever class you pay for, whatever suits your needs, even if you want to start at a $50 package, it is fine. And so it's a $10 setup fee. And that's it, a one-time setup fee. And now you can learn either hybridly or through the recorded sessions. You might see throughout different flyers that the academic courses is 75 weeks, and that only pertains to the knee loyalty points program. And so the actual course itself is open to you learning at your own pace. And so what you need to worry about, or don't need to worry about, is losing that spot of education. You have as much time, or as you can learn as quick or as slow as you want. And of course, next we have our $500 package, and then as it grows and gives you more and more information, understand that if you bought the $2,000 package, which is what we're going to talk about today, you get everything else behind it also. So from the $50 all the way up to the 2,000, you get every single course in between. And so this is where the value of things really exponentiates. So the larger package you get, it's actually a better deal because you get way more education for that price. And so, and of course, once you get into the next steps, you get into the knee 5,000 and the knee 10,000. We are deep diving into more information. And again, it's all about learning different ways of earning income. And so we understand that everybody is different. And so even just up to the knee 10,000 to date, we have over 35 different ways for you to learn income. And every course starting from the 50 and up, and we tell everybody when they buy the course, they're forced actually to start with a $50 package. It's because you are learning fundamentals that you need later on. It's like trying to learn to read without learning the alphabet, or trying to do math without learning your numbers, right? So we are making sure that you're getting all the tools that you need to succeed. And we put out the courses that way for a reason. And so now what's really exciting again is that with not any other school, I know that nobody else does this, is we actually offer points. And so what is really exciting is you can earn up to 5% weekly with the knee points for up to 75 weeks. You actually have the opportunity to gain on a booster program that we have up to 5 times in points. What is amazing is now we literally are paying you to educate yourself. So we will buy back, you can redeem those points for 1 point is actually equal to 1 USDT. And so you can actually redeem these points for knee projects if you don't want the cash. And again, there's a booster program that you can earn even more for the 75 weeks. And what is amazing is if you lock in for the booster program, there is actually 0% redemption fee. So I'm really going to quickly talk about what this booster program is, and then we'll carry on. And just understand that, so depending on which package that you buy, you actually can earn points on it. Now, if you choose to click this booster program, you can actually earn 5 times, actually up to 10 times bonus capacity if you actually choose to be a part of our hybrid affiliate marketing program, which I'm not going to talk too much about today. And because this is where you earn like up to 20% bonus. So if you are interested in this, please get back to the person that introduced you to this call, because they can give you a deeper insight about what it is and how you can get there a lot sooner, because you know what? 5 times is great, but 10 times we know is better. And so, and we actually have an amazing retreat coming up also. I just want to share it with you all. It is a live retreat, October 11th, 12th, and 13th. We are going to be in Hurghada in Egypt. It is super exciting, and you can be there for $3.99 if you don't mind sharing a room, $5.99 if you don't want to share a room. And if you have a whole team of people with you, and each of you all share a room, it's under $300 per person. And what you get was all your meals. It's all your meals. It's ultra inclusive. It's 3 nights stay with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's of course our leadership retreat conference, and actually I'm doing hands-on training. So bring your laptop. I'm going to be sharing so many tips and tricks, giving away actually monetized TikTok accounts. So this is something that we want to make sure that, again, giving you all the tools to succeed. And so if you show up ready to go, we are going to reward you. And of course, we have our Camel Safari Desert Dinner, and you get to meet and all of us on the corporate team, from our CEO to VP and the masters themselves. And you know what? If you are a part of our affiliate marketing program, there is a way to go for free. And also, there is also a way to get there not only go have your hotel room paid for free, but our CEO will actually throw in an extra $500 toward your airfare. So again, if you're interested, get back to the person who shared this call with you, and they'll give you more information. But today we are going to be talking about the different education packages. So as you know, we have all of these, and this is a little bit more of a breakdown of what you get to learn between all these different packages. But today we are actually talking about, of course, the knee 2000 package. So understand that when you buy the knee 2000 package, you're getting everything else behind it, which is actually over a $3,800 value in courses, right? So again, if you compare this to any of the university courses, this is nothing, as you know. One of our courses that we teach on how to build digital assets is actually a Harvard course, and we actually offer it in our lower packages. And I don't know about you, but my daughter applied for American school, and just a semester alone, being Canadian, it's $40,000 a semester. And so understand what you're getting is phenomenal based on just what is the current market. And so what is really amazing is, of course, with the NEET 2000, you're going to get an intro to Airbnb, online B&B seminars, how to 10x it, meaning that how to now grow and develop that market into a global assets all around the world. There's trust economy, building social media branding, forex trading strategies, KDP advanced publishing. There is also web creation with bots and lead funnels for those who want to build their affiliate marketing side. There's emotional intelligence, and this is part of our personal development, because we understand that as we are growing as leaders, personally, we do need that personal growth and being aware, and of course, introduction to Turo. And today we are going to do a deep dive into the KDP advanced publishing. And so without further ado, I will pull up that screen so we can get started. And okie dokies. Oh, get rid of that screen here. Oh, save. All right. And so what we want to talk about, of course, is KDP publishing. So KDP publishing is something that is a part of Amazon. And so through Amazon, I'm just going to pull it up for you guys here. KD Publishing. And so you can actually go online, log in, create this account. So it is called Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, which means that when you create a book, you can actually turn around, load it up on their back end, and it'll sit on the Amazon platform. And so what happens is when it sits on the Amazon platform, when somebody clicks and buys it, they will print that book and then send it to that person. And so now you don't have to carry any inventory. You don't have to really do anything except create content. But the key part is creating the right content. So we're doing a little bit more of a deep dive. So we did a KDP publishing sort of a basics before, which is called low content books. Now we're going to talk about high content book and what that looks like. And actually, it's not hard. It's just about doing a little bit more research and just leveraging, again, using AI to get there. So there is a program called eRank that we use. We show you how to use this properly. But today I just picked recipe books just out of the blue, just because. And so today, I put into eRank the word recipes at the top here, and it gives me the top number searches per month. So this is keyword statistics, average clicks. And so the conversion rate is good. So what we want is everything to be in green, right? The conversion rates and the clicks, and people translate to buys are great also. So that's a good thing. And so here, and I could even here, if I wanted to click on Etsy, on eBay, I could see what the trends are, which is great, because then let's say on Google Trends, I'm looking like what are the top recipes people are looking for. It will show this up. So I'm just narrowing down to Amazon just because it takes a bit of time for it to come up. And so it populated these. And so it's telling me recipes in a garden recipe, pioneer woman recipes, and then of course, all of these other, different types of food recipes. So what is great is we love seeing all this green, because it means that it's high search and it's high clicks and high conversion rates. So we love these high conversion rates and high clicks. So everything green is great. But the problem right now is that these two actually are trademarked. So I did some research, found out it was trademarked. So now I'm looking at all these. I was like, well, I can't just do one recipe book with just smoked salmon recipes, correct? Or zucchini. So it's like, okay, well, what's something that they all have in common? And I said, well, I'm looking at this as like, I can make this all into quick step recipes, minimal steps, excuse me. And so, of course, then I have to do my research and making sure. So I was thinking more, a lot of those foods on there were more like Americana type foods. And so I did a little keyword search. I have another extension here on my Chrome that actually is called it's a BookBolt spyware that actually helps me look behind the scenes to now verify my research to see really how much I'm actually going to be making. And so here, estimated monthly sales is, 1,287. So that's actually not too bad. So this is average rating. So now imagine, yes, it's not a lot of money in that it's 20s and 30s of thousands of dollars. I'm not here to blow, do a smoke screen and I'm going to give you the facts. This is, at the end of the day, this is what we're here for. So imagine that you created these books, but if you have 10 of these books, that's $10,000, right? So some be making more, some might be making less, but this is all about passive income. So as you take this time once to create one thing, you can now turn around and now you've actually magically compounded your time, because maybe it took you, let's say, really long for your first one, took 5 hours, let's say, for you to do your first book. But once you're done, you set it and it's now on the back end. You do your SEOs correctly, you do your tags properly, everything is done properly. And this is where we teach you on the back end how to do it, how to sell, and how to do. You can now focus on marketing your product through Pinterest and through actually different websites. And we show you again how to grow your business on that end. Well, Amazon deals with all the inventory, all the clicks, and Amazon wants to sell your books too. And so the more traffic you drive into it, they will actually help you rank higher to help you push those sales, because if they don't make any sales, they don't make any money either. And so this is where we want to leverage the millions of traffic going through Amazon daily to now get there. So now, of course, let's say you do not know how to cook, you don't know how to bake, so that's okay. We actually are going to use our favorite program, ChatGPT. And so remember, on this E-rank, they gave me, what was the first ranking? Let's say zucchini recipes, right? So I'm going to say, give me, and let's say I wanted to do it for breakfast now. Give me 10 zucchini recipes. Oops. Suitable for breakfast. And so this is very basic. And so as you can see, it is giving me my ingredients. It will give me the step-by-step instructions. And so here we go. So as it's populating here, you might be thinking, well, okay, that's great, but you're not going to bake each one of these and then be able to take the photos and all of these things. Again, leveraging AI. So let's say I've pulled this over. So I'm now so Leonardo AI is one of the programs I use. I put banana bread, but let's do fluffy chocolate zucchini muffin. So this is now done in real time. I'm asking it for a specific look. You can tweak this. You can do it in a, farmhouse background. You can do it where it has all the ingredients. You can tweak this. Of course, it's AI. You can tell exactly what to do. And that's the thing, is that these prompts at the top where you type in all of these things, these are really crucial in that you want to make it, the more information you feed it, the better direction you'll get, the better results you'll get. We're just waiting for these to just pop up. So as you get, I did this for blueberry muffins. So these came up. This one even has like a little bite on it. So of course, I didn't even need to bake these, right? This just came out on its own. Oh, there we go. So these are what chocolate zucchini muffins look like. So if something that I like, let's say I like this one, I can now download this and be able to now use it as a one of my recipe cards. And so let's say I download this. And so now I'm going to go into let's go into the main screen here. Canva, of course, is something that I use all the time, and we teach people on how to use. And so Canva is great is because they already have these recipe templates. So as you can see, they have all these. And so you're going to pick one that you like that fits what you're doing, right? And so I'm just going to pick this first one that I see here. So I'm going to now just let's see. Oh, I like this one. Here, I'm going to customize this one. So here you see we have the photo, but we're going to replace it with that photo that we just downloaded that we created off of AI. Right here, open. All right, so then we're just going to pop that in, and that's it. So now we can actually just go in and change this into what we want to change it. Chocolate zucchini. I can't even remember how to spell zucchini, but all of these details, how many servings, all of these stuff, of course, they're from AI, right? So I don't even I'm just going to pick one of these. So these ingredients, I can just take this and put all this information onto, I'm gonna copy, oh, paste. Right, so as you can tweak this and make the size different and make it all fit. So this is really user friendly. And again, we teach you how to do all these things. And again, the directions is copy and paste. So you just do that now for each recipe that you have. You can put covers. You can create a cover for it through Canva. And you can do that. And then you can load it onto Amazon KDP to start publishing. But what's really exciting is that once you do one thing, let's say you just do this one page chocolate zucchini and it's been great. What's amazing is don't just stop at one platform. So Etsy is one that we sell, we ask people to do a lot too. And so this listing is only 4 months old. There's not a lot of people because it's new, but that's okay. But as you build up this, so this is PDF with photos recipe. And again, so people already have seven in people's cards. So people are ready. This is a good sign, meaning that there's an appetite for people to buy this. And so there is, again, easy recipe for beginners. It's $3.57. I bet you if it was a little bit cheaper, people would just be buying this. And what's really great is, again, you created this digital asset once. You're going to load it up on the back end, just like you did with Amazon. Now, when somebody clicks and buys this, it will automatically get emailed to that. Actually shows up on people's dashboard on their here, I'll show you purchases. So I purchased different digital downloads for mock-ups and things. And again, I can just instantly download those files. And that person got paid $2.55. So again, there is no inventory to manage, nothing to do. But what is really great is as you start building things up, you'll see that you actually start earning good income on this. So I did a quick look on the background. This listing is only 3 months old. They've already made 11 sales. So let me just do the calculator. Again, I have a back end platform here called Everbee that does the calculations. And so they're selling this for $5.19. The cost was $0 because it was a digital download. And there is no shipping, so that is gone. And so they made 11 sales on this. And so their net profit after the the Etsy fees and everything, they made $4.24 on this. So that's a little bit more than $40. That is, again, this is only 3 months old. It just sat there. It's a digital asset. And so it's just going to sit there for the next 6 months and then it only costs 20 cents to renew every 6 months. And so it's really affordable to be able to sell on these type of platforms. Amazon, there is no fees. So the only thing you need to concentrate on the Amazon side is, again, advertising, driving the traffic in. And again, these are 75 easy, healthy breakfasts, which we can actually ask for that on Chat GPT, right? Because we're gonna ask here, we'll just say, give me 5 healthy breakfast recipes that are easy to be made under, let's say, 15 minutes. That's going to be our thing, right? So again, we have to find something that is a niche. So again, how to do these, that everything is going to be done within 15 minutes. And so again, just on finding a research and finding the niche type of markets to tap into. So you find what's selling well, and then you want to upgrade it and uplift it into something else, right? So this is what we try to do. So next, the other type of program that you're another type of sort of high content publishing you can do are kids books. So it's not about the coloring books because that is low content, but I'm talking about these these smaller books. Of course, we can't do this. This one is actually not a Amazon KDP because it's a smelly book. Let's find one that is here. So this one. Oh, this is a lift a flap one. So lift a flap ones are not. So anything that is just print, let's see. Oh, this one is. Okay. So if somebody bought this book, all they would be able to, you can see this on the inside of it. It's super simple. So all of these graphics and things actually can be created on with AI. right? So this is where it gets super exciting because now you don't need to be able to illustrate the book. You can even to get AI to write the book for you. And so this one is Magic Halloween Story Collection, How to Catch a Witch. So let's do a um write give me a story outline of a funny kids book on how to catch a ghost, let's say. So again, it's giving you all of these things. It's telling you what you can do. And now you can tell it now as you get going, do chapter by chapter, give me the prompts to now put into AI to start creating these characters. And so that's, again, let's see what they have. It says okay, so Max and Mia, it's like, so we could put in here, create two characters, brother and sister, ages, let's say 5 and 8, in let's see, Disney Pixar style. So you can, again, tell it different kind. You can tell it watercolor style. You can tell it anime style. So whichever type of drawings that you want, illustration you want for your book, it actually can create it for you. And once you have that, you can now slowly build it out. You can actually do the same characters and have it do different things. Let me just scroll down to see. I've started, load more previous generations. Well, I'll show you the previous stuff I've done. So I was doing a YouTube video based on here. So started creating different characters, trying to play with what type of character that I like. And so I end up with this character here. And again, now that, again, something that we teach in one of our courses is now how to now turn these graphics into videos that you can now put it into Amazon videos, right? This is what is so exciting is that, here, this is like part of the books. And so you can start creating these different animation, and again, all done through AI, right? And they're beautiful illustrations. It would take some, like, I don't have the skill set, so I wouldn't be able to create them at all. So let's just, where did my generations go here? Oh, did it disappear here? Oh, image generation. There it is. I'm sorry, guys. Image generation here. So of course, these, I don't want the real life ones. I want this, but again, also there's 2 boys. This is not what I wanted. So I would, of course, do some tweaks. So again, there's not enough information here for it to do it properly. So this is where, a lot of people are worried about AI taking over, but it's all about the person using it to putting in the right information. So, you can now use these characters if you want. You can tween it, turn it so it's like a boy and a girl. So anyways, this is just sort of a little like snippet of the different things that you can do. Oh, I'll just mute that. All right. So that's sort of a basic overview again of what we teach on the back end and for our education platforms, and that is actually part of the 2000 NE 2000 package. And as you get going, you'll see that it gets more and more advanced. So by the time you get to the NE 2000 package, you already have an Amazon KDP account. You already know how to use AI. So everything, all the information we give you as we get going is not going to be as overwhelming. And that's why it's so important that we teach everything from the beginning, so that you can now have all the tools to move forward and succeed in what you do. So hopefully that gave you guys a little bit of insight, and that you guys don't have any, I don't know if you have anybody has any questions, you're more than welcome to ask now. No? Okay.
Recording stopped.
Well, thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you guys next Monday. We are going to deep dive into the 5,000